Simmons. No one has seen Richard Simmons.
Listen,
It's like a thing.
was that hair fake or what? Was that a wig? That curly hair?
No, that was real, wasn't it?
I don't know.
He's still alive.
I did like
I
Richard
liked
Simmons.
Richard
I did
Simmons
too. I
too.
liked him.
Yeah.
I like Richard Simmons. Honestly, my mom. I'm making fun, but my mom actually went to and did his aerobics in the Poconos, and we made fun out of her so bad for dancing to the oldies. But she loved Richard Simmons. How could you not like Richard Simmons?
Richard Simmons was cool.
He was a great guy.
Yeah.
He's a great
He's still
guy.
around. I mean,
Huh?
He's still around. He's alive.
Yeah. I'm just saying, this world's nuts. People stick up for the criminals. It makes me sick.
No, it is really sad.
It makes me sick.
And I don't really know when this has happened because I kind of just... Don't you feel like it just happened? It wasn't like a gradual thing. It was like one day you woke up and it was okay to just walk in a store and steal $999 worth of shit. And then the next day it was like okay to like hit someone in public or spit at a cop. Or,
or yell at a cop in his face when he's
like
trying to do his job.
When I was younger, I couldn't even imagine someone saying spit on a cop. Or yell at a cop.
Yeah.
No way.
How about these people that protest all over these colleges? These idiot kids. They don't even... Seriously, here's the thing about these kids. They interview these kids. They don't even know what the F they're there for. Yeah. They don't even know why they're there. Yeah. They're just spouting off shit. I can't stand it.
It is sad.
It's sad. Our youth is nuts. They're insane.
Yeah.
They've lost their ever-living mind. And some of the adults are listening to them. You don't listen to them. They're nuts.
That's another thing. A lot of the adults listen to these
kids.
These
kids are nuts.
They're like, Mom, Dad, get with it, and they listen to some of the stuff.
Because they kiss their kid's ass. You're not your kid's friend. You're their parent.
Tell them, Danny.
Parent your kid. And tell them they're crazy for protesting something they don't even know about. Ugh.
You know, these kids, though, are super paranoid these days. I'm not going to lie. Teenagers and young
now you know why I'm hating.
Kids. Oh, yeah. Super paranoid kids, they are. They think everything's a conspiracy. They do. They're like, oh, do you know that Kanye West, there's 4 of him? I'm like, no, there's not. There's not. There's 1. No, Kanye West, there's 4 of him. And do you know Diddy, there's 4 of him? No, there's not. There's 1 P. Diddy. There's 1. No, they make up this crazy shit. I work with the youth. You know how the stuff they come up with, Danny? I'm like, hold it. They think I'm just like, don't believe in anything. I'm like, no, okay, I believe in God and reality. I don't believe that there's like, no, what was the other one they told me the other day? Oh, that Rihanna is still dating Tupac somewhere else. Like Rihanna and Tupac is somewhere else. So Rihanna's new baby is Tupac's baby somewhere else. And I'm like, people don't believe in like reality. They take themselves away, which is scary. Think about it. They're not.
Some of them think they're kittens.
Danny,
some of them think they're animals.
Danny, I swear I've heard this. They have a litter box in school.
Yes! These kids are insane!
There's a litter box. There's bathrooms. Now there's like 1 girls, 1 boys, 1 trans, 1 family. I think there's the new...
One, if you think you're an animal, they have a tree that you can lift your leg and pee on.
They literally have a cat litter box in schools. Is that fucking insane? Is that fucking insane? A cat litter box. But no one's bringing their cat. They are the cat. They identify as a cat. What
do you think happened here?
I don't know.
What happened to these kids? They're insane. Like, they're insane. Like,
the minute they were allowed to change our language, the English, that's when I thought there was a problem. And this is no disrespect to anyone's gender, what you have in between your legs and on your breasts or on your chest. It has no, I do not care. I support and love everybody, LGBTQ community, 100%. But when they changed the English language to they, them, this, that, she, cat, dog, whatever, that's when it got a little bit tricky for every generation. And I understand. Don't get me wrong, I'm a little bit old school. I still have a hard time with it. They and them, I still have a little bit of a problem with it. You're not they, you're not them. If it's it, that's one thing, but they get upset when you say it. It's he, she, but they and them, there's no reason why we would use that word to call somebody. Does that make sense?
I don't even know how to say that.
So then it would be this, Danny. You would tell me, Dawn, I'm not he. Dawn, I'm not she. You're they and them. So I can no longer
But to me, they is them, they.
Right.
It's multiple people.
So it's changing the English language to fit a teenager that decided that they're they and them. But what else do they call them now? There was something in a school. A teacher told me this. She's a substitute teacher. She said that the child got offended and had to get she wrote a note to the parent home because the before the name, they had to call the kid something because the kid decided that's what they are now going to be called. It's not on a birth certificate, but the teacher got in trouble for not calling that kid what they chose to be called.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't be a teacher. You couldn't pay me. You could give me $250,000 a year. I'd say keep your job.
Do you know?
I'd never be a teacher.
I teach Friday night classes, and thank God I own the business. I teach Friday night classes, and if I don't like what's going on, I literally tell them to get the fuck out. I do. No, I'm not kidding. Everyone that knows that works nights, if you don't like what's happening, I hate to say this, but it's not going to be one of these. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Like, this is how it's going to be here. And that's how I run it. I know that sounds sad, but I get a lot of respect from younger people because it's going to be this way and it's going to be taught my way. That sounds so cultish, but yeah, I don't tolerate certain things. Now, don't get me wrong. Somebody comes in, they're a they, them, this and that. I will try my hardest to respect that.
Right.
But I can't keep up with it. I have such a hard time keeping up with the they, the them. I'm programmed for so many years to think one way. I can't.
We're older. We can't remember that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's changing an entire language over someone's sexuality or lack thereof, what their sexuality is, or the reality.
Right.
When someone looks at me and says, I'm a horse, you're not a fucking horse. Like, no, you're a horse. No, you're not a fucking horse. You're a human. That's where I have to draw the line. Like, you're not a horse.
Right.
Like,
listen, I said this before. What they told us, like, say you go to somebody that's mentally ill,
sure.
Okay? As a cop, we were taught to say, I believe you think that and you believe that and you're seeing that. If they say they're seeing somebody. Do you see that person over there? As a cop, you would say to them, I don't see what you're seeing, but I believe you're seeing it.
That's psychopathy, right?
Yes. That's what they told us they would tell us. But I mean, you can't just say, oh yeah, I see him too. You don't do that.
You don't agree.
Yes.
Exactly. I understand that this is what you're seeing.
Yes, but I don't see it.
I don't see what you see. We're not on the same page. That's fine. You're entitled to this
yes.
and that. But exactly. So does that mean then I should not hop on board and say, oh yeah, I see that guy too. Oh, he's blonde, right? Yeah. You know, you shouldn't just go on board. Yeah, it's kind of insane. So for us to go along with this, the they, them, whatever, we're doing that. Or when someone says, I'm a cat. No, you're not a fucking cat. You're not. As much as you want to eat, you might piss in a litter box. You might lick yourself clean. You might eat cat food. You might live in a home and purr all day long. You're not a cat.
But I'll be honest with you. I think all of this stuff, even the criminal stuff, I think people are fed up. And I think come November, you can see how fed up.
I'm fed up.
I mean, I think that it's not going to be close. Yeah. This election's over.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump's going to win by, I don't even know how many points. People are fed up. If you see, people are done.
To be completely transparent with you, I was saying lately in my business, like, damn, is it like a lot of actors that are delusional? Is it like a lot of models that are delusional? I meet the most delusional people.
I know.
I meet the most delusional people. They think things that are like so off and so far from reality that I'm just like, another one bites the dust, but it's more so than ever. And I've been in this business for a long time, decades. And then you've always have your set of like, I'm going to be a superstar. And you're like, okay, all right, we'll see how that goes for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is more so now that people are just out of their freaking minds of what they believe in this life. And I thought it was just the business, but now I'm starting to see it's everything. People are just losing it. And look at our leaders. Of course they're losing it.
And listen, I know what Trump is. We talked to him. He's a narcissist. He's,
you know what he is.
Right? He is what he is, right? Of course I know.
Of course you know. It's your buddy right there.
We're very similar.
Trump and Danny.
We're
cut from the same cloth.
Listen, here's the thing.
You're a nice narcissist, though. No, I believe you are one of those, what are you going to say? You're like a harmless one. You really are a harmless narcissist.
And I don't put anybody down.
No, you're a harmless narcissist.
Listen, just because I have confidence, and Olivia would agree with you, everything you're saying.
Yeah.
I should agree with everything you're saying.
Let me ask you, you don't lack too much empathy, though. I don't think you do, because you truly care about people, and I know you do.
I do.
You care about people.
I do.
And that's the one thing I'd say that maybe he's not a narcissist. Maybe it's borderline personality. It could be which is close to narcissism. No, it could be borderline personality, but you have too much empathy to be a straight up narcissist. Like,
yeah, I do care.
Trump has empathy only when it comes to himself.
Yes.
Trump has the empathy like, am I going to win? Do I look good doing this? Am I proving my point? Because you notice how he freaks out when things aren't like making him look a specific way. You're not like that. You just don't give a fuck what you look like.
Right.
Yeah. Like ever.
Listen, but my sisters, right? They think
Yeah.
I'm insane. They're nothing like me.
Yeah.
I'm the black sheep of the family. They're nothing like me. And they'll text me and they're like, I can't believe all these people. Because my sisters see all the views I get.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God. I said, people love crazy people.
Yeah.
I'm crazy, so people love watching me.
Yeah.
They want to see the next crazy thing I'm
Like,
gonna
what
do.
is he gonna do now?
Yeah, they tune in every day because they know I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And they know I don't care. Because here's the thing, nowadays, and somebody brought this up to me, just getting canceled stuff. Nobody's getting canceled. I have my own platform. I have every social media out there. You're never canceling me. Never. I'm going to be on it forever.
He just got here. Like,
You're never. I might not get a show because something happened. You don't like the way I talk. I have my own show right here on social media on my phone. So you're never
So
quiet
you're
on me.
always going to be able to hear him. That's so
Yes.
nice to think that you will always have a voice.
Yes.
I love that. You
Yes.
will always have a voice in this country.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I can go on social media and say whatever I want.
to a point.
To a point.
To a
I just appealed the video I won.
Yeah.
It was disqualified right before it came in there, so I just appealed it and won.
Yeah.
But
Do you get pissed when you spend that much time in a video and then they like?
I get scared. Like when them videos go to 1 million,
Yeah.
I'm getting $1,000 for that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking to myself,
Don't take it down.
yes!
Don't fuck with me.
And I'll be honest with you, when I walked in and I saw one got disqualified, I was like, oh, please don't let it beat 1 million. Please don't.
And it wasn't.
No, it was just a junky video, but I still appeal them.
Yeah.
Because you don't want anything on your record. My TikTok is clean. I don't have any violations. So,
Oh, so some of those violations stay,
yes.
like Instagram.
If you get 3 strikes, you're banned.
Oh my God! You know what my competitor did? I'm just gonna fucking say it. You know what one of my competitors did? Yeah. Okay. So here I go. I'm just gonna let it loose, guys. Stop sending people over to my classes when Texas Battle is teaching to see what we're doing. We're doing the same exact thing everyone else does in any other agency. We're just teaching these people how to get jobs and act. Please, it's okay. My prices are competitive. They're probably the same of yours. I still love you guys. I have no problems. So please stop sending people in. It's annoying. I know where they're coming. They mention you. I get it. I know what you did with Ed the photographer. I'm aware of everything on IMTA. I'm aware of you guys, okay? So if you're seeing this, no harm, no foul. I have no problem with you guys. Just please leave me alone. How did that get started? Yeah, just seriously, leave me
Something
alone.
just clicked.
At this point, you made me think of something.
I don't
said,
remember
I gotta
what
talk
we
to my competitor. What did he just say? For real, what did he say? No, I've been wanting to say that for a couple of weeks. Just leave me alone. I have people coming in. Oh, I went to this place and this one. I sat through their classes. Can I sit through your class? Yeah, you can say. I put videos up. You want to watch me? I'm not doing anything entertaining. I'm doing the same exact thing I was doing when I worked with you guys last year. Same thing. Nothing is different. No hard feelings. Nothing. Leave my name out your mouth. Okay. No, you just reminded me of something, and then I said I gotta say that to
See, we're both a little crazy because Dawn gets a little crazy.
No, I just had to say a message. That was a public service announcement. No, what did you just say before?
I
said I
have
gotta
no
say that to my competitors.
TikTok.
We're talking
No,
about
with
this.
TikTok.
He was talking about TikTok.
Oh, what you guys tried to do on my media. Stay off my media. I know you. Thank you. You were saying that. Complaints. Stop complaining on media. It's not going to take my media down. There's nothing you can say or do. I've built a very healthy platform on Instagram. You can't take my media down. It's stupid. And if you did, I would find another way to advertise.
Oh, yes.
Just knock it off already, guys. Please, all of it. Leave me alone. I'm shocked the cease and desist didn't work. Leave me alone before the cease and desist does work. Thank you. That was the reminder I had to put out there. All right, moving forward.
Three strikes.
Oh yeah, 3 strikes on TikTok.
3
you get
strikes.
3 strikes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have nothing on
I have nothing.
That's good.
But here's the thing: that TikTok did. They used to just like, they constantly stayed on your record. But if you're clean for 90 days, they take the strikes off you.
Yeah.
So if you start abiding by the rules, the strikes will go away.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? But they also will take down one of my videos without giving me a strike and won't pay me for it. Like if I say, guys, where do you see this video, this news clip, and I showed them a news clip. To them, that's not original content. I'm showing somebody else's news clip.
Gotcha.
They're not paying me for that.
Okay.
So you do not get paid. If you see
So
people
you're
showing news
getting
clips,
paid over like your original content. So when you're like, guys, blah blah blah
that's
blah
I'm
blah
getting
blah.
paid.
But
If
you,
I'm showing videos, I'm not getting paid.
but the book one, something where you're like, look, I have this
Yes.
is going, and you're getting paid on that.
Yeah, you can't
You're
show anybody
original.
else's
Okay.
content.
So you and I together are not original content.
Yeah, TikTok gives me a rough time about putting us out there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it because
Yeah.
I always have to fight with them.
Yeah.
I have to prove to them that it's me. I have
Yeah.
to. It's insane. And
Yeah, because they're like, his eyes aren't blue.
Like
You
no,
don't
no,
have this filter on.
no, it's really good because my oh my god, my podcast.
Yeah.
I could actually from StreamYard, they could post little clips instantly to my YouTube, like 60-second clips. But TikTok don't allow it. YouTube does.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I don't know. It's weird. TikTok's strict still. I don't know why they're so strict.
Very. Though, yeah.
They're getting better. Honestly, they were horrible in the beginning. They're way better now.
Well, there's another thing.
What
out
happens
there.
is, I'm sorry, just real quick.
Yeah.
What happens is a computer system looks at your video. So the computer says, oh, something's wrong, so they violate you. But the computer's wrong sometimes. So if you appeal it, they have a regular person watch the video. So I win
okay.
probably 95% of my appeals, I win.
So let me ask you, with all of this content being put out and all of these people monitoring and watching, so TikTok is fairly safe for children then?
I think TikTok's the safest app out there. They're the most strict.
They are very strict.
They're
I have
most
something
strict.
I wanted to talk to you about as well. Don't worry, I'm not going on another rant.
Who else does Don hate?
No, that's
Coming
it.
next.
I don't hate anyone. I don't even hate. I'm just telling my people leaving my old people that I was in business with won't leave me alone. They're like starting again for 6 months now. Get over me. I'm not that important. I'm not that cool. Promise. Oh, we have 2 minutes to commercial. Do you know who Ren and
Stimpy?
No. Don't get me started. Don't make me laugh. Ren and Jacqueline are.
No.
You guys have to get onto TikTok and get onto Ren and Jacqueline. This is a crazy case that I'm shocked that you've not done a video on it yet. You must.
Okay.
Ren is a little girl that was born into social media. Her mom, Jacqueline, has a lot of followers. They're saying a lot of the content that Jacqueline puts out on
I know
Ren.
exactly what you're saying.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. It's insane. I did a deep dive this weekend, and
I know what
was
she's
like,
doing. She's having kids. I know what she's doing.
it's
sucks.
disgusting.
Yes.
It's insane. They have a little 4-year-old sucking on a hot dog.
Yes.
She has her saying, "Mommy," she accidentally swallowed the top of a pickle and said, "Mommy, I swallowed it. Is that okay?"
It's horrible.
The hits that it's getting, plus the stuff that the people are leaving underneath it, absolutely disgusting. And I'm like, how is this still going? Now let me ask you, with something like that, how is TikTok still allowing that?
Okay, here's the good news about that. TikTok just 5 days ago came out with new community guidelines, and they're gonna stop that.
Okay.
That is the number one thing in their community guidelines. And listen,
Because that's a hub for pedophilia.
my neighbor up the street, right, that lives right up from me, she has 1 million followers.
Yeah.
She has 3 little kids. She goes and she does her TikTok. Honestly, the girl has 1 million followers. Every video she does goes to 500,000, 600,000. But Olivia brought to my attention one day. She goes, "Look how many people saved this video.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Why are they saving that
Yes.
video? Because the kids are on it.
They're saving it. They're sharing
Yes.
it. You can like see if someone's clipping it. They're clipping it. It's like, what are they?
Now she
want
doesn't
this
do
little
stuff
girl-
like you just said.
Yeah.
She shows her day in the boats with the kids
Yeah.
and how she does their hair and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's sickos out there,
Yeah.
and they're preying on this.
What they are saying with this woman Jacqueline, that underneath some of the comments you can see the people asking, "Oh, she's so adorable. Where can I link with her? Where can I hook up?" Like, and the mom for the money is just supposedly letting it all happen. That's why I think TikTok needs to step in and
Yes.
say, "Okay, this is a problem. If the mom is going to exploit her child, that's one thing, but TikTok should not be a part of that, because
No.
that is then at that point there it's a hub. It's a hub for pedophilia.
TikTok is doing something about it.
Yeah.
I just got the new community guidelines.
Yeah.
So they're
Danny
doing.
likes TikTok. I'm a fan of TikTok too. I'm just gonna make my first video with Maria. You guys see, wait for it. Maria and I are gonna do a
We should have
video.
done a video all 3 of us in there today. We could have done it.
I'm scared.
Next.
All right, next week, we're gonna take a break. We'll come back.
Yeah.
All right, take a break. We'll be back.
We are.
Now on digital and DVD. Space Wars Quest for the Deep Star is an epic sci-fi adventure.
Do it needs to be done.
An edge of your seat wild ride.
We have come
Hi, I'm Deacon T with Modern Word Ministries. It's great to be with you today. Just a short little promo for our show. Every Sunday morning we have service, and you can follow us at 10 a.m. Pacific Time on modernwordministries.org. And if you missed us or you want to see some of our older messages, go ahead and check us out on socialmediashows.com every single morning at 9 a.m. It's a great way to kick off your day, get a little bit of the word in you, get something uplifting, get you started off on your way. You know, if you're looking for prayer or you need some help, reach out to us. If you go to our website, again, that's modernwordministries.org, you can interact with me via telephone, via DM, text message, whatever you want. I'll get right back to you. So if you need prayer, you need help, you just need somebody to talk to, Modern Word Ministries is here for you. We are your church in the community. So until you see you next time, be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Now on digital and DVD. Space Wars: Quest for the Deep Star is an epic sci-fi adventure.
Do it needs to be done.
An edge of your seat.
We have company.
Tons of popcorn munching fun. 5 stars. A love letter to the sci-fi films of the 70s and 80s. With plenty of action and fun for all. You need to see it. You really do.
Captain just decided it's time to go.
I am ready for a sequel. Experience a bold new adventure. Space Wars: Quest for the Deep Star.
Good old-fashioned adventure.
Now on digital and DVD. Now on digital and DVD.
Welcome back, Dawn Sullivan, Danny Miner, The Truth. All right, I'm not exaggerating. So we were on a break, and
And Maria wants us to join a call.
Yeah, I was just about to tell him, Danny, we're just shooting the shit, and I'm not kidding. The producer goes, "Oh, did you hear about this crime?" Because we talk a lot about crimes. And I was like, "No, I didn't hear about that. Tell me about this." And she goes, "We should do this with your agency, Rise." And I said, "Which is, well, it's a cult." Yeah. So I'm processing this. I'm like, "Okay, did Maria just say?" And then I look at Danny, like, "All right, let me temperature check his mental stability." And he's kind of on my page. She literally asked us to like be in a cult or start one at least. And then I look at him again, and he's like, Dawn, you know they rape people in the cult. I look at Maria. I'm like, Maria, they rape people in the cult? She goes, oh, no, Dawn. We're not going to do all the bad parts of the cult. Only the good parts. We'll just tell the people, be part of our cult, but only the good parts. I had to put that out there, Maria. I'm sorry. So, yeah, commercial break.
That's actually a good documentary.
I got to watch it. Tell them. What is it?
It's a 3-episode documentary. This guy hooked these kids that could dance real good.
Sure.
I mean, these dancers.
Yeah.
We all watch them TikTok dance things. I wish
Yeah.
I could dance like them. And he hooked all of them and basically stole their money, raped some of them. It was a big cult. Made them not talk to their families. It's called the TikTok cult.
I actually heard of something like that. That always fascinates me. Oh, God, how weak-minded, and I don't want to knock anyone, and when I say weak-minded, I don't want to victimize anybody here and say this happened to you because your mind was weak. I'm not going at it like from this approach. But how weak-minded do you have to be or worked on for such a long time to have an online manipulation?
I agree.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
I have been manipulated, and I won't lie. You know, not everyone knows my story, but I have been manipulated in my life. One-on-one, in person. You hear something so much, you believe it. You fall into patterns. Things happen. Abuse. I mean, was a victim, survivor, and thriver. But for that to happen online blows my mind. Like if someone texts me or
He
chatted
moved them
with
into a
me-
house.
Oh wait, this is physical?
This is physical. He moved them all
Maria,
into
you
a
want to
cult
move
house.
them into a house with us? I'm not going to live with them.
We can do that and let them pay their money. That's one of the scams.
She's really? Oh, so that's the bad part is living with them.
Yes.
We're not going to live with the cult people?
He doesn't live with
Oh,
with the people. No, he
Doesn't live with them?
They're all in a house. They're all in one house together.
yeah, no, but then he owns that house and he rented to them.
Basically, this guy scammed these people so bad, and somehow Maria's on this guy's side.
Maria's on the side, minus the rape. She has nothing to do with
We're
that.
fixing everything into the good way so that they can look and call not always a bad thing.
Listen,
Yeah.
seriously, something happened to Maria
Danny,
today.
this is the
Something
first time.
happened to Maria
This
today.
is the first time since I've worked with the two of you that I'm looking over at you
And I looked
as
at-
my normal one.
Yes.
Normally it's
I don't know
Maria
what's
that
going
I
on with her.
glance at. No, she's on, what would you call that?
I don't know.
Molly.
Yeah.
I think she's on Molly today.
Basically, this guy paid these TikTokers $100,000 a year and stole all their money and gave them $500, and then charged them rent to live there.
And then
I
raped them.
yeah. Maria's like, we're starting this right here in Vegas.
She's losing it. I think now that she sees how silly it sounded, she's like, wait. But actually knowing Maria, she's an accountant. She's probably in her mind like, you know how much money we can make from the... She's shaking yes.
We're gonna start this right here. We're gonna rip people off. Come down.
Oh my God. Okay, so no cult for us. And if I were to open a cult, it would totally be like a religious one, but a good religious one.
Do you realize if people tuned into this show, they'd be like, what the hell is this? They would look at it and say, what is this show?
Danny,
What the
I
hell
think
is this?
anyone that knows me, like personally, knows I'm really not all 100% there, and I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I like that I'm not there, because I see normies, sometimes like normal people, and I'm like, that has got to be boring. But you know, I'm a little bit more normal than you, but you're adding Maria in the mix. I really think there's some drugs involved.
Listen,
She's never been this weird
I was
before.
listening to her, and you know how you want to agree with people, and I kept thinking, I can't agree with this.
I'm not on board, like...
this was like this guy was a horrible person.
Yeah, and usually most business ventures with Maria, we're both like, yeah, you know, she makes sense. She's smart. She produces us. We trust her to produce us. She's trying to turn us into a cult. Maybe we're her fucking victims right now. Maria, I'm sorry.
But I
cannot
agree with
be a
you,
part
Dawn.
of the cult.
Like, I don't know how people get up and like get, you know,
Brainwashed.
like
but don't get me wrong.
they
in
start
person-
worshiping the guy.
In person, I understand, but like online, I heard about this. It's called Core. Man, I don't know. This little boy, he like met someone online and stuff, and like never seeing a face before, but just off someone's words, for someone to manipulate you that deeply. I'm not knocking anyone, but how like low do you need to be psychologically to allow that. They're just words on a computer screen.
How about these
That's
kids though?
terrifying
They had
to me.
talent. These kids have talent. They could dance better than anybody, and they let this guy. They can do this on their own. They don't need this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't need this guy. I get emails 40 a day. This agency wants to sign me. This one wants to sign me. This one wants me to do their. I get 40 of them a day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. These people are
No.
legit. I don't sign these things.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, I got one today. We're a free agency. We're gonna help you get more followers.
There's
Why would you
nothing
do that?
free on
Yes.
this planet ever, 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 ever. Not in this business. I get that a lot. I have people that come to me. This guy was funny actually. He comes to me with his daughter, and he's like telling his daughter, she's a teenager. Oh, see, they're gonna ask us for something. Of course, in every single business, they're gonna ask you for something. If you walk into some place and you want to be a doctor, I'm gonna say, oh, here, Danny, here's your doctor paperwork. That's yours. No school for you.
Right.
No nothing. This girl goes, I want to be a model. She has 0 experience. She's never walked a runway before. She's never read a commercial, but she wants to go on television. And then her dad turns to the little girl, poor thing, and says, see, they're going to charge us money for something. Of course. You have to pay for a class so your child can learn how to read a script.
It's like
They're
if you
not
want to play
teaching it
guitar,
in our
same
public
thing.
School. If you want to give a guitar, not here's the guitar. now
Yes,
go be a
you gotta
guitar-
take lessons.
People
That's
are
what it
insane.
is.
Nothing is free in this world, guys. Absolutely nothing. Or people say to me, well, if you really want me, pay for my portfolio. I have no reaction to that. I'm not paying for your portfolio. Like, are you nuts? Like, you and your business, is there anyone that gave you anything for free? Never. Never.
Listen, I did this all on my own.
What are you?
I mean,
People are nuts and delusional and crazy. And us too. We're nuts and delusional and crazy.
I mean,
I was just gonna answer your question. What did I
She's
say?
on something today.
What
What is
did-
that?
I don't know, water.
It says
Kinder.
Italian sparkling mineral water.
Listen.
Italian.
Listen.
Italian sparkling mineral water with
Listen, in the middle of the show, Maria got up and
With a
started
Molly.
yelling. Something is going on in this
She
room.
never acts like this.
I think, did she snort coke or something? What's
no,
going
maybe
on
you
there?
gave her a fucking edible and you guys
Oh
didn't tell
my
me.
God! She on mushrooms? I don't know what's going
No,
on.
maybe the two of you are on drugs. You don't want to tell me because you know I'm an anti-drug and I'm a religious freak in my cult. Maybe you guys are like, I'm not telling Dawn we're doing drugs.
I don't know what is going on here. Yeah, in the middle of our thing, Dawn flips out. Then on the middle of her thing, she wants us to join a cult. In the middle of her thing, she has a
was
commercial for water.
passionate.
I don't know what's going on.
First of all, this has been brewing for 6 months. I had an outburst. I've been passionate. I nicely asked a competitor of mine to leave me alone with no hate. I said, I don't hate you guys. I love you guys. Leave me the fuck alone.
It's a full moon.
It's a full moon.
Mercury.
Mercury retrograde.
I don't know what's
Do
going
you know
on
what
here.
Mercury retrograde is? No. Tell him.
I don't know. Maria,
She's losing her shit.
listen. Maria, I don't know what's going on here. In the middle of this, we had a water commercial. She's sparkling water commercial in the
I
middle of this.
feel like
She jumped out of her chair and we had a
Danny,
commercial.
I just looked at you and you looked so normal to me. I'm like, oh God, I'm having a day because
Mar-
Danny looks so
I'm usually the
normal.
craziest one on the set, but Maria killed me today. Maria's way crazier.
I know, she's talking from the back end. She never has once done that, ever.
I don't know what's going on. I'm actually a little scared.
No, Danny, you know what? These are the shows that gets the best ratings when we act like ourselves. Yeah, no, that's true.
But Dawn, honestly, if somebody tuned into this show, like,
What the fuck
what are
is
these
that?
even? These people know they're not talking about anything. They're just talking.
Yeah.
But that's
you know what? We're here to help.
See, we're so crazy that we definitely could help you because we've been there.
He's crying.
I love being crazy. Listen, somebody told me to take medicine the other day. They said, seriously, you need medicine. That's
That was
somebody
me. I'm just kidding.
Well, my girlfriend tells me that every day. Yesterday, she
She?
told me, you gotta get help. She told me last night.
I don't know. That would kind of destroy you.
She's like, sit down, please. Just sit in the couch, she said. What are you doing? Because I can't, I get up and, I can't
But
sit.
you're in good health.
I'm in
Your
good
heart's good. Everything's good.
I assume, it's just not my mind.
Yeah, but your mind is everything. Like, you could speed yourself out with your mind.
I know, I'm crazy.
Yeah. But you relax a lot, too. You're on the boat. You're in the water. You're in a calm environment. That makes me feel a little bit better about you. I'm not thinking you're like a walking heart attack. Like, if you did what I did all day long with your mentality, you'd be dead in 3 weeks. Because I'm like a lot of running. I'm having to be near people consistently. Tell me about the lake.
What?
People died.
Oh man, we had 2 people drown yesterday.
What an intro. I'm so sorry about that, guys. We're going to talk about Lake Mead now.
Oh, by the way, yeah, 2 people died.
Tell them, Danny.
This show is insane. Maria will probably come up and do a commercial for a corner after this, or at a funeral home. No, it's sad.
care.
People, all kidding aside, Lake Mead is so dangerous. It really is. People don't. They don't realize this is a 100-mile lake. When you get out there and it's windy, it's the ocean.
Yeah.
It's the ocean, and people jump off the boat, and then the boat goes away, and they can't get back to the boat. Now, this is what I heard yesterday. 2 people were having 2 guys were kidding around. Let's have a swimming competition. They're gonna swim to the shore from the boat. There was 3 of them. 1 guy was on the boat. They jump off the boat, start swimming. Both of them drown. Both of them. This guy watched both of his friends drown.
So let me ask you a question. Maybe I'm not like this water savvy person. There's no current like the actual ocean on Lake Mead.
No, but you got waves. It gets
How-
windy.
How windy are we talking?
You can talk 2-3 feet waves out there. You're both going ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. That's how
So
it
these
gets out
guys
there.
are trying to swim back and they can't catch it,
Yes.
so they're just and they're be taken under.
Yes.
And then they're just gone.
They're done. And people don't wear their life vests, because it's uncomfortable. I get it. I half the time I don't wear mine, and I should.
Oh no, I'd be like 3 of them. I'd have a life vest
I-
and I'd have like a swimmy. I'd have the freaking things around my arms. Me and Maria would be floating. and
Don't
shit.
forget, I'm out in that lake with just that little kayak sometimes.
So that scares me. That scares me when I see that. And sometimes when I know when you're doing yourself and you're not with Liv, I'm like, he's by himself out there. If something happened, how would we even know?
You wouldn't, because there's no phone coverage out there either. I have barely ever find phone coverage. Once in a while, I know a couple spots that get a phone
But you
coverage.
could still film and then you
Yes.
replace it when you get back.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like I love it out there though. When I kayak, this is what I call it. It's like hiking on a lake.
Yeah.
You're hiking all by yourself. You're exploring the different canals, the different.
So you're fairly safe. You don't get off the boat when you're by
Oh, yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, I swim. I'll go.
And there's no waves where you are, though. It looks pretty.
Oh yeah,
nice.
I go out when it's not windy. I check the weather before I go out.
Okay.
If the wind's over 10 miles an hour, I'm not going out in that lake.
Okay.
I wait till the wind's about 5 miles an hour or below.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
You're gonna die out there.
And you have like really good friends that are weathermen and shit. You can just call them and get this thing weather.
I just look all the time.
Yeah.
But this show was great today. It
Yeah,
really
it was
was.
a good show.
I mean, do you think? Do you think Maria will be like this next week, or
I hope so. But
Let's
I
hope she doesn't
not
watch any more
Molly.
cult movies. Jim Jones. Oh no, Maria got the Kool-Aid out. You gotta drink the Kool-Aid. Maria's saying, no, we're all gonna go to heaven. Drink this Kool-Aid.
I think you started it with cult because wasn't Manson a cult and you started with
Yes.
the Manson and the haircut?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you imagine this though? That Jim Jones thing. Drink this and got 798 people to kill themselves. You realize that he had 700 people kill themselves all together.
You
He
know what's
did.
insane, Danny? I hate this is like such a twist, but like,
People are weak.
but you're that influential. No, Danny, you have a following of people, hundreds of thousands of people that follow you to listen to you scream. You don't think you can get a cluster of them to off themselves?
What is going on here?
No, I'm being realistic. I'm not telling you to do it. Do I condone this behavior? Absolutely not.
Seriously.
I'm just asking.
Remember when I said we can't get canceled? We might.
No, dude, no, I'm serious. No, do you think, like, there's got to be a whole handful of them that are already like, if Danny tells me to do it, this people are fucking knocked out.
Listen, here's the funny thing. You're gonna love this. My buddy, who I was a cop with, he always called it the Danny Miner cult because I always had people following me around.
Yeah.
Like if I'd go on vacation, 12 people would go on vacation with me. He would call it the Danny Miner cult, and we'd laugh, and he'd always say, "Hey, the cult's getting bigger." That's what he'd
Yeah.
always say. He texted me the other day, he said, "This cult's huge." He said, "I never."
See, but you use your cult for good. You get pride out there. But what if you flipped your script? What if you started making your believers believe this crazy shit Maria's talking about? We all move into an apartment or a house, and
We're all gonna hold hands and sing "Kumbaya."
I give Maria all of our money.
Maria's gonna want $5 from us. She's taking a rest.
That's what she just told us.
I'm gonna rip you off, and then you're gonna pay me rent.
Oh my my god, she wants to be a slumlord. That's it. She wants to be a slumlord.
Seriously, this show is insane. To me.
No, it got weird though. That show, Maria is a really good person, guys. She never intends ill harm on anybody. She's really kind, honest, loving, non-bad, culty girl at all. So I don't know where that came from, but I think what she was trying to tell us is we should do something like that, minus the whole cult part, the whole rape part, the whole scammy part. So I'm not quite sure what she wanted us to do, but when this is over, next week I'm going to clarify for you guys exactly what she wants us to do.
The
But
best was the
I'm
water
in, Maria,
commercial.
because I support you, as long as we don't do bad things.
Listen, I just want to say that usually it's me. These girls today, they stole the show. Both these.
No, it was a public service announcement I made. What the fuck? Somebody was bothering me. You want me to go to bully them? No, I just asked them to leave me alone on my platform.
I'm telling you right now, I'm putting this
My
on
platform,
TikTok.
leave me alone.
This will be on TikTok. This will be on YouTube because these little segments we have are gonna go.
Please make
They're
sure
gonna go
my
up.
leave me alone segments on there though. My rant. Because I do. I want people to leave me alone and know that I'm not coming from a bad place. For real.
They hate me. There's nothing I can do.
I don't know. I don't even think the people that are doing this to me hate me. I don't think they hate me. I think they're just curious.
I always
Nothing
think
cool is
people hate
going
me.
on. No, I don't think people hate you. Men hate you, yeah. The men hate Danny. The women love Danny.
Women always like goofballs, jackasses, and that's me.
I don't think you're a jackass. I think you're nice, and you're nice to women. They don't know your narcissistic part, I don't think. Yeah, they don't know that he's a little bit narky. Danny narc.
A little bit. It's confidence. It's confidence.
No, it's not. Confidence is one thing. Narcissism is a whole other ball game. Next
My
week,
mom just gave me confidence.
You-
My mom kissed my ass too much. I know.
she coddled and
Yes.
she kissed your ass and she made you feel and believe that you were this, which you are, this amazing, could do no wrong in anyone's eyes, prince of the world, and you walked around the whole life with us. So now you expect that, and just so happens that the rest of the world kind of gave you that as well, because it's the confidence that you hold, just like Trump.
Oh, next week we're gonna talk about the debate.
Can we go live after? Oh, because you have everything. Like the following day, can we go live and talk about it?
We should go live. I should go
Can we
live
go
right
live?
after it.
Yeah, like, can we do the three of us go live? Now Maria's not talking. You show water.
Yes.
Tell it. I got yelled at by Maria. Yes, can we do that? Yeah, let's go live right after. When you're done with that
Well,
one.
what I'll do is I'll go live and bring you two on.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
Let's go
I'll
live,
bring
bring
this
us
on.
and we'll talk about the debate. I cannot watch it.
All right, let's do
I
that.
cannot wait.
So Thursday, right after the debate, we will be live on TikTok at
Yeah.
the Crime Solver.
Yeah, I'm wearing a Trump hat.
And here's the good news. Guys, just so
You
you
want a
know,
Trump hat too? I'll get you one.
I didn't know this, but I just realized it now. Like, if I bring you two on, people could give you guys gifts while you're on my live. Did you know that? Because them two girls that come on my live all the time, because I bring them on, they get gifts too.
I don't want the gifts. I don't want the gifts, but I'm gonna put a public service announcement again. Leave me alone. What?
I said we gotta do. That's a good idea. That's what I mean.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea. I love Maria's accent.
I do too.
So cute.
All right.
Sex.
But yeah,
Sexy.
that's a great Thursday, right after the debate. We are live.
Are we rapping? Were we trying to rap? Are
Yeah,
we doing
we're
an
rap-
Italian rap?
We're doing it.
Oh, we're doing an Italian rapper. It's gonna take us how long? An hour to get out
When
of there.
I used to drink, I used to do the Irish goodbye. Did you ever do that one? That's when you say you
Oh
go
yeah,
to the
you
bathroom
don't.
and
You
never
just
come back.
leave.
Yeah. I would listen. Because I know my friends would give me a hard time. Don't leave, hang out. So I would say, hey, I'm going to the bathroom. Never come back.
Danny, I do it in my studio.
Do ya?
Every night. The class will be going and I sneak out the back door. They're like, where is she? And I'm like, I do that every night out of the studio or I won't get out of there because then I just have to talk and answer questions. So I just leave.
And my friends used to say, like, new people would be like, where did he go? And they're like, ah, that's just Danny. He's
Yeah,
done.
he's just gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He went to the bathroom. He's done.
Yeah. But these Italian goodbyes are like us trying to say goodbye to you and then
Oh, yeah.
something else.
Goodbye,
will
Don.
come. See,
Hey, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, wait a
Bye.
second.
One more
And listen, I do that now. Like, if I'm leaving Liv to go somewhere, hey, I'm going to run to the mall. Do you need anything? I'll pick it up. I'll be right back. There is not one time that I go to that car that I don't have to go back in for some reason. I forgot something. I forgot to tell her something. Like, I have to go in and out of the house two
I
times.
can see her like.
She's like, I knew you were coming back.
He's gone.
Yes.
Oh God, he's back.
Yes. I swear, Dawn, I believe that's what she thinks. Like, I think there's times she's like, I just want a piece. He's coming home. I know.
It's probably like having a very wild kid.
Yes. She yelled at me yesterday. She's like, seriously, get medicine. Seriously, we got to take you to the doctor. You need medicine. I can't take this anymore.
Do you laugh?
Yeah, because I know I have problems. Yeah, I know I do.
When she says that, are you serious? Like, okay, Liv will take care of it? Or are you like, that's funny?
I'm like, I'm never going on medicine. I always tell her that. Dad,
No,
just
it
give me
would
the pot.
ruin you. It would, the pot.
Just give me the
The
pot.
pot. All right, guys, I think we gotta go. I think Maria's good for her next dose of, she's microdosing. So, ready for her next dose. So we're gonna give that to her. Guys, we'll see you next week. Vegas Views, Dawn Sullivan, Danny Miner, The Truth.